darlings, coming at you to start today's vlog looking a little bit rosy and fresh-faced. It is Sunday afternoon. We have just said goodbye to Charlie's family. If you watched the end of last vlog, you will have seen that we had a very wholesome weekend together here at the house, and we have just said goodbye to them, excuse my makeup-free face, and we're just having a very nice, relaxing, well, I say relaxing, a Sunday at home. Charlie and I are now getting on with some Sunday afternoon errands. After a very rainy morning, it is now absolutely glorious, so we're doing a few gardening tasks. Charlie is busy potting up the liquid amber tree that we got from Dalesford. Dexter's having a very tough afternoon, as you can tell, but as you saw, we did go for a lovely walk this morning, and I am going to be planting up the mandarin tree in the greenhouse, and maybe doing my bulb lasagnas if my energy levels hold out for it. Also got the washing machine going. We've stripped the beds, got towels in the wash, and after a muddy and wet start to the day, it is now rather glorious. My brother and his children are also over visiting, so we're gonna have a Sunday roast with them a bit later. Oh, it's suddenly so lovely and warm. We've been trying to put covers on our oxenwood bits, but I'm not sure the size is quite right. Have another play at those later. And if you guys remember Hydrangea Island that we attempted when we first moved in, this hydrangea here is the last remaining part of Hydrangea Island, and we are replacing this with the liquid amber tree in this pot. Not sure where we're going to put the hydrangea yet. It is obviously doing very, very well. It's a great sized bush, so we need to think where that's going to live, but I'm going to leave Charlie to do the swapping over. And I'm going to be potting up this lovely mandarin tree into one of the terracotta pots that I got from Bamford last week. We've got some specific citrus compost here, and then I've got my bulb compost here ready to do my bulb lasagna in here, my Sarah Raven kit, and then the terracotta pot that I got from Bamford. And I think I'm going to do a crocus and tulip lasagna. Okay, I've just been helping Charlie with the tree, and now I'm going to do my tulip and narcissus lasagna in the Sarah Raven basket. I think this was an entire kit of bulb planting, so I'll leave it linked down below if it's still available. So you want to have some free draining soil in the bottom. I've got some soil here in these pots that were out the front of the house, and it's quite gritty, so that will be absolutely perfect. And generally, bulbs like to be planted 3 times their size. I'm not sure I'll quite have space for that in here, but I will start with the tulips. Maybe I'll do these ones because they're a little bit smaller, and then I'll cover them with a layer of compost, some bulb starting mix, and then the narcissus on top because they are slightly smaller bulbs. Okay, half an hour later, and I have done 4 bulb lasagnas. We've got narcissus and tulips in here. We've got tulips, narcissus, and crocus in here. I ran out of the gravelly bits to put on top, so I need to get some more of that. Can't remember what's in this one, but that'll be a nice surprise. And then tulip, and then again tulips, narcissus and crocus in this one. I did film a few clips on how to do it on my phone, so I might even have done a YouTube shorts. My first ever YouTube shorts will potentially be on bulb lasagnas, so I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, sit down and edit that, and yeah, publish my first shorts. Thank you for your accompaniment, Dexy. Couldn't have done it without you, my boy. Couldn't have done it without you, my little gardening helper. Because we had some rain earlier, a lot of the flowers they got a little bit heavy with the weight of the droplets and they flopped over. So what I'm going to do is snip them and bring them into the house so that we can enjoy them over the next few days when it's going to be grey and miserable outside. There we go, a little bouquet made up of pieces which were looking a little bit sad in the herbaceous border. They now look very happy in the vase. I'm going to put this up in our bedroom so that we can enjoy it over the next few days. We've also got a few of these hydrangea heads from the hydrangea which we moved for the liquid amber tree. So I'll pop these in some water and they should crisp up and last a very long time, hopefully. Our little trick is to put that glass vase inside this terracotta pot because the pot itself is a little bit porous, so it's not the best for holding water, but I think that looks really, really beautiful. I might just put it aside so that you can see the picture behind a little bit more. A surprisingly colourful display considering we are nearly in November, my goodness. This has been my lazy Sunday outfit of the day. My Adenola leggings, the chocolate brown ones, and this lovely knit which I have been wearing for the past 3 days from And Other Stories. I very much need to put this in the wash now before we head over to Lala's for a roast because I didn't realise that my bulb planting compost had manure in it, so it's safe to say I am quite fragrant right now. So I'm going to quickly get changed and then we're going to head over for a lovely roast prepared by Lala.
When Dickens took his paws away, there was paint all over them, and some of the painting was missing.
Uncle Charlie.
That painting must still be wet, thought Dexter. Oh yeah, it's my reading hat. But how can it be when it's been there for so long? Yeah, this is about Dexter and Dickens. If the fake paintings are still wet, the thief must have just put them there. Some footprints on the floor going towards the Hall of Fame.
Hello again. Well, that rather adorable scene that you just bore witness to was Charlie reading / making up a bedtime story for my little nephews. Dexter being an art thief and Dexter was the detective and Dickens was the criminal art thief mastermind. Very unlikely indeed, but in the mood for an adventurous tale or two this evening. Charlie and I are going to watch a film now. I am so excited for this moment. Oh, it's actually only 8 o'clock, but we are going to have an early night and watch a film. New on Sky Cinema, because now you can watch Paramount films on Sky Cinema, which just means there are so many films that you can watch. We are going to watch a film called The Lost City. I watched the trailer for this a couple of weeks ago and I have been so excited to watch it ever since seeing the trailer because I'm going to leave the trailer link down below. It looks absolutely incredible. 3 amazing actors in the film: Channing Tatum, Sandra Bullock and Daniel Radcliffe. At this time of year, of course, I get very excited about watching Harry Potter, and in my head Daniel Radcliffe will just always be Harry Potter. I am in love with Channing Tatum. I actually think that Charlie looks a little bit like Channing Tatum. Judge me and say what you will, but I do. So it's probably quite good that I fancy Channing Tatum. Anyway. In The Lost City, I believe from what I have gathered from the trailer that Sandra Bullock is an author. She's written a book. Channing Tatum is chosen to star as the lead role in the film adaptation. He feels like he's got something to prove because everyone thinks he's just a pretty boy actor. And then Daniel Radcliffe comes along and he's like, I read your book about this treasure that you were trying to find in the Lost City. Well, I'm trying to do this in real life. Why don't you come along for the ride? That's what I think the plot is going to be, but let's be honest, the plot in this film is the second priority over drooling over Channing Tatum and comedy. So I'm going to tune in on our Sky Go app because we still don't have the television in our room. What we're thinking of doing, it's super easy by the way, if your iPad isn't on airplane mode. Sky Go app, if you have not seen it before, browse, Sky Cinema, and then you can see all of the epic films that they have got on Sky Cinema. They have so many. Ooh, Hangover. Father of the Bride, I watched that a few months ago, that was epic. They have got some more scary films here for Halloween. When will you be watching this? Just before Halloween. So they've got some spooky films on here. New to Sky Cinema, Uma, that looks petrifying. You would not catch me watching something like that. The Accursed. What do you guys think about horror films? I'm not sure if I can do it. Uncharted, that was an epic film as well. But tonight we are going to watch The Lost City. A novelist and her cover model wind up victims to a kidnapping deep in the jungle. Okay, so basically nothing like what I just told you the film was about. Star-studded action comedy with Sandra Bullock and Daniel Radcliffe. I'm sorry, and Channing Tatum. So this is what we are going to be watching this evening. I will leave the trailer linked down below. I would love it if you guys will watch it and we can compare opinions. Let me know if you have got a little soft spot for Channing Tatum as well. I'm sure Charlie's got a bit of a soft spot for Sandra Bullock, so it's win-win all round. Okay, I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, usual Monday morning activities complete. A lovely reformer with Alex. Had my smoothie and I've now got my oat milk chai latte. I'm such a creature of habit, honestly, but it is busy here this morning. Normally I have the place to myself when I come here on Monday mornings, but it is very busy. Everyone has cottoned on to my little trick of coming here as soon as it opens. Excitingly, there's some Christmas stuff at Daylesford now. They've got a few of their Christmas decorations, which I just showed you. They've got little embellished bottles of Leube, and also these little, I'm surprised they're not Defenders, but it is, because literally nearly every other car in this car park right now is a Defender, and the reason I didn't want to get a Range Rover is because I wanted to be different to everybody else, but now we've got the same Defender as everybody else. Never mind, Cotswold cliche, take it off the list. Yeah, but they had like a little mini car or a Volkswagen or something, Christmas tree charm. Why not a Defender? Come on, Daylesford, sort it out. What else do I have to report? Nothing really. Great class, lovely sunshine after the miserable rain last night. That chai latte is delicious, oh my goodness. Yeah, sorry, just sat down in the car and don't actually really have anything to say other than it's a lovely day. Don't know what the plans are today, a little bit of Monday admin as usual. Yeah, let's get home and get cracking with the day. Is that the worst vlog clip of all time? I think it was. Sometimes I put the camera down and I'm like, why did you even bother picking the camera up, Josie? That was so boring. So boring! Oh dear. Okay, here's something to debate. I posted a picture yesterday, an unedited iPhone picture, just straight from the phone. Literally just asked Scarlett to get a quick snap of my outfit yesterday, and it has performed better. Like, I am not a like watcher. I could not tell you what my average likes are, but I remember back in the day, when people used to really care, people would say, ooh, unedited iPhone, or iPhone photos perform way better on Instagram. And I was just like, okay, whatever. But something, I really liked the photos that Scarlett took at the farm yesterday. Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So I posted them just like really quick, off the cuff, like a normal person probably posts on their Instagram. And yeah, it has actually performed. It's got double the amount of likes as my normal photos and my reels. So maybe, what do you prefer? Do you prefer unedited, just like off the cuff photos, which I guess is what Instagram used to be, just, you know, snap, here's my day. But now I guess we've got Be Real for that, although I downloaded it in the summer, Josie LDN, same as my Instagram, but I don't post on it that often. If I'm not doing something fun when it asks me to snap, I'm just like, nah, can't be bothered. I guess that's not the point. You want to see the boring bits too, but that's what you watch the vlogs for. That is what you watch the vlogs for. Anyway, I'm gonna get home. I shall see you later on. Hello my darlings, welcome to the office. It's been a while since I did any vlogging of like my actual day-to-day tasks up in here, so I thought I would do that again because I personally am super nosy and I love to see what other people are doing for their like day-to-day work, admin. So I thought I would do a few emails with you and just go through a little bit of my kind of Monday afternoon admin. Just polished off the delicious Dalesford salads, made myself a coffee, which will be my third oat milk drink for the day, so really hoping that everything that I've heard lately about oat milk is not true. Although it would explain why I feel constantly bloated. I would say aside from my mac and cheese, I do eat, and like Sunday roasts, I do generally eat quite healthily, but I always feel like I'm just bloated. Story of my life, never mind. Anyway, I would rather have coffee and be bloated than not be bloated and not have coffee. So let's do some emails together. This lighting is horrible, it's making me look ill. But never mind, one does not need to be glam when doing emails. Okay, first email, dietary requirements for an upcoming event. This is an easy start. No fish for me, please. Well, I was talking to some of the girls earlier about, actually when we were in Paris, about how bougie it would be for us to put on our dietary requirements that we only want to eat organic food. But I feel like after everything that we've been talking about lately, about the toxins that we are ingesting, putting on our body, I just think it is so important where possible to eat organically. But can you imagine people's reaction if in the dietary requirements I said, only organic for me please? Okay, the next email. Dear Nathan, I hope you're keeping really well. Oh my goodness. This is an invitation to a virtual workshop. I won't name the brand because that's embarrassing that they've just called me Nathan, for a fragrance and lifestyle expert to be doing a paper snowflake workshop. Do I write back and pretend that they didn't just call me Nathan? I don't know. Might just ignore it because it might not have been meant for me. Next email. Hi, we got a request to reset your Instagram password. That's a bit concerning because that was not me. Okay, next email is a brand that I'm working with wanting to schedule in a call to go through the product details. This week is actually a little bit manic. Got a shoot day tomorrow and then I'm in London Wednesday and Thursday, and then we have got finance meetings, yay, here at the house on Friday, so I might have to put this in for Friday afternoon. Okay, this next one is from a brand that I am working with and I've already sent the content over to them for approval. You literally have to send exactly what your Instagram stories are going to look like, including the tags and the hashtags. You have to send that to the brands for approval before publishing. And they actually want me to change the text on the bit where it's the link. So can we replace blah, blah, blah for something about purchasing and creating a home? And add the brand's @ sign on each story frame. Okay, while I would love to just say to them, yes, I'll do that when I publish, I know that they're going to want to actually see it. So I will just remake that story on my phone and send it to them over email. Okay, that is sent over, wonderful. Once they approve that, then we can go live with that content. Probably needs to go live on a Thursday, so it might even have gone live today. Right, we have got an email here from a brand that I have already confirmed that I'm going to work with over the Cyber Week. It is already all locked in, all the collaborations over Cyber Week. They are confirming the discount code. Exciting, that we are going to be sharing. A lot of the time when we work with brands over Cyber Week, it's brands that we've got amazing long-term relationships with, and they offer exclusive codes on top of the codes on their website just for you guys, which is very, very generous. So I need to have somewhere that I store all of these codes so that I don't forget them when I'm doing roundups, because There's a lot of Josie 10, Josie 20 flying around, lots of different discount codes. So I'm going to start an Excel sheet where I can keep a track of all of the discount codes. At the moment, I'm not very organized. I've literally just got a note on my laptop with the days of the week and which brands content I'm publishing on each day during Cyber Week. It is without doubt my busiest week or this year. Everyone's starting early. My first collaboration is on the 13th of November for Cyber Week, so it's going to be a cyber fortnight. At the moment I've just got it all on a note on my laptop, so I really need to organize this a little bit better. So for example on Sunday the 20th I've got a YouTube video going up for a certain brand, stories going out for another brand, a newsletter going out for another brand. So there's a lot of messaging going out over the Cyber Week, so we just need to make sure that we're organized and have everything lined up so we don't forget anything over the Cyber Week. Okay, so I'm going to put this information into a spreadsheet and add in the discount codes. Okay, I've started off a spreadsheet. I'm sure I will amend it and make it a little bit easier to read at some point. Right, next. Okay, this is a fabulous event that I'm going to next week with Alex Monroe Jewelry. They are very kindly asking me to pick some pieces from their website to wear at the event. These are the fun emails that I love to do. Okay, so let's have a little look. Their new collection is called The Potager. A love letter to the kitchen garden. Growing your own perfectly imperfect vegetables and pausing to appreciate beauty in the everyday. If that could be my life slogan. Oh my goodness. Oh, they've got an artichoke necklace. Okay, I'm gonna need everything. So the hard thing here is gonna be choosing my top 5. They have got a rainbow charred ring. Oh my goodness. This is just too adorable. Shallot earrings, a leek brooch, garlic hook earrings, turnip necklace. Yeah, oh, so exceptionally lovely. Hello, Tippy Snooty. How can 2 doggies be so handsome? It's just not really fathomable. It's not really fathomable, is it, Dixie? Oh, he's lovely. Look at those eyelashes. You're such a flirt. You should be a Lishamo model. Oh, he's so good looking. Oh my gosh. Well, me going through my inbox with you didn't last very long. I got sidetracked and I forgot to explain what I was doing. So that was an epic fail, but you just never really know what you're going to find in a blogger's inbox. It's all kinds of things, and at the moment it's just kind of not even the calm before the storm, the small storm before the big storm of Cyber Week and Christmas gift guides. We are currently looking through the hundreds, if not thousands, of suggestions that you guys sent over from your businesses in order to put together our small business Christmas gift guide, which is very, very exciting. So many amazing businesses. And we also just discussed doing something else to give back, which is a giveaway of a Strawtop cottage stay. So we have got a few weekends available between now and Christmas to stay at the cottage. So I think we are going to launch a competition on the Strawtop Instagram. I'll see if we can line it up with the day that this video goes live so that one of you guys can win a 3-night stay, a 2 or 3 night stay at the cottage. I feel like this is just the best time of year to come and experience the Cotswolds, so it is the perfect time to do a little staycation. So I'll leave the post linked down below. I think all you'll have to do is follow Strawtop Cottage on Instagram, sign up to our newsletter and share the post on your stories if you'd like to win a stay, and we'll put together like a really gorgeous festive hamper for you, just as a little Christmas gift from Strawtop to you guys. So that'll be fun. Hopefully it'll be live now, in which case I'll leave that post down below. I thought I would do a little bit of unboxing with you as an excuse for me to step away from my laptop screen this Monday afternoon, because my eyes are starting to go square from looking at my laptop so much. First of all, we have got some little gifts here from Fresh. I absolutely adore Fresh as a brand, and all of their new launches are always absolutely gorgeous. Here at Fresh, our main priority is to protect skin from life's harmful stresses, such as environmental impacts or tiredness. Ooh, newly reformulated creme ancienne soft cream. I love this range. Oh my goodness. And an ultra nourishing honey mask. I would say this is the Fresh range for slightly more mature skin. If your skin is in need of a little bit of a refresh, this is a gorgeous range. So this is their honey mask. Honey is obviously super duper calming for stressed out skin. Mine is okay at the moment, albeit makeup free, and this is the soft cream for intense nourishment. I don't believe that I have tried this before. Such gorgeous packaging. I wonder if this could be what I switch my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream out for. I will give it a go. I'm going to leave it out actually because I'm about to finish my Magic Cream and report back. Ooh, that's handy. Some little samples here. I will pop them in my gym bag. I did a beauty pie order a few days ago, so I'll show you what's in my October order. As always, if you are not yet signed up to Beauty Pie, you can use the code JosieSentMe, and that will get you £10 off your annual membership to Beauty Pie. I am obsessed with their beauty sponges. They are just as good as Beauty Blender. My brain is not working today, but literally a fraction of the price. This bag of 10 costs less than what one Beauty Blender costs, which is absolutely incredible. I love them. I need to pop one in my handbag, one in my travel bag. Something else that is amazing as a tool or accessory are their silk hair bubbles. I only use silk in my hair these days. I actually got this set for Charlie's mum because she borrowed one when we were in Kefalonia. She's got shorter hair, and she was like, I need to get some of these, where do I get them from? So I added some silk hair bubbles in the pink, and I swear I also ordered the black, but maybe I imagined that. I thought I did. Never mind. Yeah, so I ordered some of the silk hair bubbles. They don't snag your hair, they don't rip it, and also I feel like they look a little bit more chic around your wrist than a typical hair bubble. Rehydration mist. This is what I need at this time of day, with hydrating hyaluronic acid, antioxidant bamboo grass, and soothing cherry blossom. That smells heavenly. That feels absolutely gorgeous. I love a little pick-me-up mist. I actually read an article this morning, I think it was on Instagram, someone had shared it, that we shouldn't or don't need pure hyaluronic acid as a serum within our skincare routine because so many other products contain it these days. But I'm like, what's the harm? More hydration the better, in my opinion, and I absolutely love this. I love mixing it with my Beauty Pie tanning drops, so I'm just gonna continue using hyaluronic acid in my skincare routine. The Footopia foot cream. This is literally like my Beauty Pie favorites because I've literally gone and ordered all of my Beauty Pie favorites. The Footopia foot cream. Both Charlie and I have one of these in our bedside tables because it is the best foot cream. What a pampering experience. Oop, that's not Beauty Pie. What's that? Ah, super healthy skin. The best full stop, but also the best value body cream in my humble opinion. It's called a Deluxe Body Moisture Creme with softening hibiscus flower, oil droplets, and nourishing shea butter. It feels amazing, it smells amazing, it absorbs super quickly, and it is not mega expensive when you get it on Beauty Pie. So I'm a huge fan of this. Pretty much every Beauty Pie order, I would say, contains this. After every single bathing or shower experience, I even have the mini one in my gym bag for showering after Pilates because I'm obsessed with it. Okay, we've got some new launches here from Laura Mercier. Invisible Hydrating Setting Spray, Translucent 16-hour setting spray without alcohol. I do love a setting spray at all times of year. And then is this a setting powder? Yes, ultra blurring setting powder. I feel like Laura Mercier are the queens of powder. I have, as I mentioned, got a shoot day tomorrow, so that'll be a really good opportunity to give those a try. I ordered a new oil from Manicurist, which is the brand that I go to for my at-home gel manicures. This is such a chic oil. The brand use natural ingredients as much as possible. It is a clean, green, plant-based gel manicure. It is very important to keep your cuticles hydrated if you want your manicure looking fabulous for as long as possible. I would keep a cuticle oil in your handbag or bedside table, on your desk at work, because it really does make such a difference. If you speak to anyone that is a nail technician, they will just tell you the importance of a nail oil. And I think we've got a discount code, Manicurist Josie, which gets you 15% off their entire website, so I'd highly recommend that. And also I ordered another balm. I've got my one up here on the go, because again, these are amazing. It's a little bit like the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. You can use it for so many things. As a lip balm, if you get a little bit dry and cracked on your nose, in case you've had a cold this time of year, you can put it on your cuticles. You can use it as a brow pusher-upper. Lovely. Ooh, 2 more bits actually here from Laura Mercier. Oh no, these are from Chantecaille. I am obsessed. Ooh, Lala will love that colour. These are the most hydrating and gloriously balmy lip balms with beautiful colour payoff. This is called the Prairie Smoke Lip Chic, and this, oh, that is my colour. Yarrow. I think I may already have one of these on the go. Is that Yarrow? Yes. I love it. It is one of those products you don't actually need a mirror to apply it. A very natural, hydrating, just hint of tint, hint of colour. I'm going to pop the new one in my handbag. Thank you, Chantecaille, for the top up. Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. That's interesting. This has got pure retinol, peptides and ceramides. So while the retinol is resurfacing the skin, the peptides and the ceramides are going to be protecting and re-nourishing the skin. I bet this is wonderful, but I'm not sure if I can use this alongside my Skin and Me. So I might have to give this to a friend to try that out, because you don't want to overdo it with your active skin ingredients. What have we got here? A body wash bar. Ooh, pumpkin spice latte body wash bar. That smells, oh my gosh. That literally smells exactly like a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. Cruelty-free, gluten-free, recycled paper packaging and earth-friendly ingredients. That sounds gorgeous. And what is this? From Clé de Peau, Le Fond de Teinte. Is it a tinted moisturizer? Wow, this packaging. Clé de Peau packaging is just another level of beautiful. Oh my gosh, this looks like heaven in a jar, and I'm gonna have to try it straight away. Look at that. It looks, okay, it actually looks like the filling from my coffee and walnut cake the other day. So it is making my mouth water a little bit, but I'm gonna have to give this a try. Ooh, that's probably quite a lot. Can I use my camera as the mirror? Maybe a little bit light for me, oh no. I think tragically this is just a little bit too light for me, but I will put this into storage for deepest darkest winter, because I probably still have a little bit of colour from summer at the moment. Wow, considering I've not prepped my skin, this is blending like an absolute dream. I'm gonna have to get this in my shade, because I feel like this could become a serious favourite. If, like me, your skin often just starts to misbehave at this time of year, you know, your products don't tend to sit quite as nicely, you just feel like you need everything in your routine to be hydrating and glow inducing. Do you know what, now that I've blended it, I mean, it is still too pale, but that just shows what a fabulous product this is. The fact that I can actually make it look pretty good even though it's not my colour. It might be too light, but my skin looks glowing, it looks healthy. That's going to be put away for a less tanned day. Let's just add some colour. I love that I'm finally putting makeup on at 5 PM on a Monday afternoon. You know when you just know that your skin loves the consistency of a beauty product. I think if I could only choose to wear one skincare or makeup brand for a glowing complexion for the rest of my life, it would be Clé de Peau. They are such... I just think of glowing complexions when I think of them. I'd quite happily just wear this foundation and a little bit of bronzer as a natural everyday makeup. Okay, bit of blush, bit of brows, and actually I think that looks very, very fresh and lovely considering my complexion is tired and day old with precisely 0 prep on my skin. I'm very impressed. That actually goes to show how wonderful this is. So this is Le Fond de Teint from Clé de Peau. I know this is going to be expensive, but I have been looking for something to really wow me with regards to a light and glowy foundation overall coverage for autumn winter, and I think I've just found it. Yay! Need to slow down on the facial fake tan so that I colour match this. I'm colour matching my face to the foundation instead of the other way around. That is how precious this is. Right, well now that we are looking a bit more presentable, I have got, let's move this, I have got another advent calendar to share with you, and this one is from Jo Loves. We have got Jo Loves hand soap in the bathroom near our office, and it is honestly the best smelling hand soap. I think it is the Pomelo. It's so good. Highly recommend, and so wonderful for gifting. So this one is a Christmas tree shaped calendar, which I think opens like a door. Let's have a look. How do we get inside? I didn't realise that that was just the outer box. This, is it the right way around? Oh my gosh, is it double-sided? Yes, this is in fact the Jo Loves advent calendar. I have to say, I think this is the best design beauty advent calendar that I have seen this year. Oh my goodness. Let's see what kind of goodies we can expect inside. Wow, we started with a good one. This smell is literally Christmas at Old House Our Home 2021 in a smell, because this is the Christmas tree fragrance from Jo Loves. And last year I had, oh my gosh, that is such good memories, such good memories. We had the room spray of the Jo Loves Christmas trees last year, and I went a little bit crazy just spraying the entire house every time we were about to move to the drawing room or move to the family room or move to the kitchen, or before bed I would run around whatever room we were about to go into and spray it with Jo Loves Christmas trees. It is the best, most elegant, most classic Christmas tree fragrance, an absolute must if you have an artificial tree. Inhaling this, I'm going to make a bold statement now, actually does more to me than having a slurp of coffee does to my body. That is invigorating because, oh my gosh, the memories. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful thing to have as your day number 6. And then it's on the other side too. I would totally just save this box and use it for my children or nephews every single year after this. Let's have a look in this one. Oh, it's a little baby. Oh, I thought it was empty. We have got, I love this size, perfect for traveling. This is their Tuberose Fragrant Body Mist. I've not smelled this before. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't think I knew what the the smell of tuberose was before, but I definitely recognise that smell. And now I know that tuberose is one of the ingredients that I absolutely love. That is gorgeous. What a treat. Let me know your thoughts on beauty advent calendars down below. I know they are a little bit love it or hate it. I think they're amazing. It's just, I think they're really wonderful gifts to give, a very, very generous thing to give as a gift. I'm quite lucky because my birthday's at the end of November, so I can ask for a beauty advent calendar for my birthday, but I don't know how it would work otherwise. Do you kind of say, this is going to be my main Christmas gift, please give it to me on the 1st of December? I don't know the logistics. Or do you give them as the Christmas gift, but then you don't get to open it on Advent? Let me know, how do you beauty advent calendar? But this one, I think, is my best of 2022. Of all the ones that I've experienced so far, I think this is the best. As predicted, Charlie has instantly foraged from my blogger mail basket. What have you pinched?
I've got one each. Photopia Beauty Pie, one of my favourite products.
Jolly good.
What else we got in here, mate? Oh, do you know, I'm not mad on these body wash bars. Do you like them? I feel like they're good. Like,
I think they're good for travel. Clacky. You used that word in the last vlog as well.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, they're also unpredictable, a bar of soap as well. I don't know, bar of soap I feel like it's quite an old school thing. But then actually I guess it's good for the environment because it's minimal packaging. This
bed throw is one of the things that Charlie picked up in the massive Soho Home order. What else did you get? Because I don't recall.
The other thing that I got, which I don't think it's going to work in, I think it'd be better in the spare room, Hold Fire.
Hold Fire. It's a lovely, very thick throw. It's kind of like a velvety texture. It's really lovely. Very nice and warm and cozy. It was perfect for our movie night last night. And then these cushions we've had for ages now from Soho Home. I saw in Babington House they've got some like this but with pomegranates on them, and they are so beautiful, but I haven't seen them on the website yet. Ooh, oh yeah, I like the green.
Well, obviously we're going to change things up a bit in here, but I thought...
It's a nice like autumn switch up. Yeah.
Oh, it works, actually.
Ooh, I love it.
And these will work well in that other room, so we're not replacing things and getting rid of things. Mm-hmm. It was always the way, wasn't it, that other spare room...
Yeah, because it kind of matches the bed frame now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Autumn switch up.
There you go. Soho Home, you know, I'm not a massive fan of like their lighting and stuff like that, because we've since bought some antique lighting that's just 10 times better quality and the same price. Speaking
of which, would you like to explain what happened to the lamp behind you, darling?
It will get fixed though, because it's not broken. It's just that this needs wiring in here. Mm-hmm. This was from a fly, which was a little bit frustrating.
Charlie had
like
a
the man and the bee.
20, it literally was, you being Mr. Bean, 20-minute battle with Charlie, man versus fly.
It was a little bit hectic.
Yeah.
It was a massive, one of those horrible massive flies that buzzes. And it evaded me for nearly 20 minutes. We got into bed at 8 last night and we were watching The Lost City. Mm-hmm. And we were like, oh, it's lovely, we're in bed early, fantastic. And then zzz, and literally took me, I think, nearly 20 minutes. You were just sat on your phone and I was just going around my boxers. Then I changed it up and used one of your tops because it had a bit more length on it.
Yeah.
Finally, we managed to waft it out of the window in the end, so fortunately didn't have to kill anything, but I was pretty much close to it because it was just doing my head in.
Of all the stories that you've told on the vlogs, I think that might be the best one.
But yeah, anyway, exciting because I wanted to show you a little update. Andrew has been here now with us for 6 weeks doing loads of other things like the pantry.
My goodness.
This is his 6th week.
Dining room.
The pantry, the dining room, patching up around all these thermostats. If you come and look, these are the thermostats that he's painted in with the wall, because before we had a horrible screen on them and the technology was like 10-12 years old. These are now on my phone, and we need to set you up on them, so they're actually a lot more economical, because if both our phones, we can set it up so both our phones leave the property, the heating goes down to a certain temperature. Right. And we haven't got that set up yet, but we need to. Anyway, come on through. Obviously it's not finished yet, and he's hoping to have it done by Friday.
Ooh, great.
But we made really good progress today. Straight away, the impact.
Oh, that looks amazing.
I'm really happy with it. I was nervous.
It's a lot brighter on the camera than it is in real life, so it's
more... It's not the best colour on a phone.
No, it looks almost lime on camera, but in real life it's almost like a muddy green, which is lovely.
It's a really sort of like earthy green, isn't it?
Yeah. Looking good. I love how it looks with the gold handles. Yeah. Shame my camera's really not showing its true beauty.
What we'll do is we'll get some professional photos in here which should show it off. It is a weird room. The one thing that I've always not liked in this room, but and I don't know if there's an immediate solution, is the lighting, because the spotlights are quite harsh.
Yeah, but you know what, on camera it doesn't look bad.
Really?
Mm.
But anyway, I'm super excited. I'm really excited to see this panelling all done lit. This was just a tester panel.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is original panelling, and that's why, to be honest, this is why we don't do a lot of painting ourselves. That and the fact that we don't have the time. But equally, when you have your forever home, I think a lot of people maybe watch things like, why do you pay a paint decorator when you probably enjoy a weekend doing it? Firstly, we often don't have the time, but secondly, it is because we don't want to ruin anything.
Andrew's in here full time and it'll be like a 2-week project for him. There's no way we could do it in a weekend.
We could paint a bedroom that's not panelled, but the prep work that goes into this panelling without ruining the panelling is huge. So anyway, that's why. But he's actually, obviously we're working with Lick and Soho Home on this as a disclaimer, but he's been really impressed with the paint. I remember him saying this when he used it. He used Lick in your bathroom.
Yeah.
In your powder room. And
Before
that was,
I
we just
decided
bought that.
to
We weren't working with them on that. And he's always been, he's obviously like a 30, 40-year-old veteran of painting and decorating. His dad used to be a painter decorator. And he's always been a bit like OCD was saying, you must get a paint that's for wood. So like satin wood for wood. So whereas Lick, the paint is eggshell or matte, but it's for all surfaces. So when we first were ordering the paint, I was getting his advice. He was a bit nervous. I said, look, I'm sure it'll be fine. They said it'll be fine on wood. And he's already said he's really impressed with how it works on wood. So that's a real positive.
Wonderful.
But yeah, very excited. I think we'll do a big reveal. I think this will be the last time we feature it on the vlog. Until it's completely finished, completely styled up. All my shoes are back in here and we've got a new thing. What do you reckon?
Are you going to have a clear out?
I'm going to have a huge clear out actually, yeah. The problem is, because I've got so much shoe storage, there are loads of shoes I don't wear anymore that I should move on, but equally I like having the shelves fairly full. It's my clothes that I need to have.
I could always put some of my shoes in here for you, darling.
I think we'll give that one a miss.
Oh.
But yeah, there we go, exciting.
Looking good. It is 6:20. I have only just finished working for the day, although not really because I'm going to start editing this vlog, and it is already pitch black outside. Ooh, did the clocks change? No, because that makes the evenings lighter? I can't remember, but as you can tell, I'm like the opposite of an owl. When it's dark, I just have to be in bed and cozy. I'm not going to go to bed at 6:20 because that would be a new extreme, even for me. But I have got my pajamas on already and I'm excited for bed. I'm already thinking about it. However, dinner. I am desperate for mac and cheese tonight. Ugh, but I've seen that Charlie has got out a recipe card for some healthy pork dish. I might suggest we have mac and cheese and Charlie's healthy pork dish. We have come to a mutual conclusion and we're going to have nonna tonda pasta orecchiette with Tuscan sausage and cime di rapa. Ooh, I would say orecchiette is in my top 5 pastas. Yeah? Especially with pistachio pesto. Okay, I've been summoned again. What would you like to show us this time, darling?
Well, I think we finally found the right lampshade for this lamp.
Ooh, it's tall.
Because it's taller, but look at the lovely light it gives off. So come and look at the glow.
Can't see in the camera, but in real life, it does look stunning.
Yeah, because I think obviously we bought this antique light ages ago, and we've experimented with. We have a shorter, fatter lampshade, but it's the way it sort of disperses the light. I think with this sort of lamp, you want it concentrated in the corner, so not too dispersed. So it offers the glow. Yeah. There is honestly quite a lot of science between what lampshade you choose, because obviously the different shape disperses the light in a different way. It's true. So if you think about, for example, this light, you want it sort of refracting, is that the right word? A bit more like that. Downward, a bit more pointed. Yeah. So anyway, the other lampshade in here is also from Famoy, which matches the window seats.
Why Famoy? Why is that so familiar sounding?
Well, it's a fabric brand. So
is it fabric?
So the fabric brand Famoy obviously also make lampshades. So we just, as it happened, chose this Famoy fabric. Oh, that's Famoy. Yeah, well, it matches. It's the same fabric, look. Oh. So I thought it would be nice. Obviously, this room we're still waiting on, like, the dream sofas. But I thought it made sense because the lampshade here was like a white lampshade that came with the lamp. But
Yeah.
we weren't mad on it. And it was also...
Oh, that looks fabulous.
Yeah, but also, once again with this, it glows rather than the white lampshade was quite bright.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we talked about it, but...
Definitely not.
The lampshade then picks up on the fabric from over there.
Lovely. I can't wait for Christmas.
Yeah, me too. I just love the smell in here.
Me too, or nor me?
Nor me. Love the smell in here.
I'm surprised that you've walked past this and not corrected the cushions.
Oh, yeah. This sofa, I love it. But it is causing a headache in here, isn't it?
You're a dingbat.
No, but I mean, I love it and we'll find a place for it. But it is creating a bit of a headache.
Because we want two sofas facing each other.
Well, I think we're finally coming to terms with the fact that this room, we know we need a big fitted rug in here. We've been talking about it for ages, we just need to find the right one. But I think we're coming to terms with the fact that I think maybe it does make sense. I still wouldn't mind experimenting. I think the big sofa needs to go in here because you've got this room here, look, either side. So you need almost a 4-seater, 3 cushions, but you could fit 4 people on it.
Yeah.
And then it's whether we then keep this then goes here, which we need to experiment with because it could look quite cool or it could look quite barrier forming.
I've always thought we need 2 sofas, one there, and then these 2 armchairs there.
The thing is, I like the idea of that, but I've never been mad on the idea of having the sofa off the wall here because you do lose space. So it works in huge rooms.
But when we're all in here as a family, you don't want to be shouting from
No, but that's not
there.
too far, is it? Do you think? I don't think that's too far. I think it's just a really tricky room, isn't it? We're definitely getting there. And this, I don't believe this was a bad buy, and I think it's unique, and we will. I definitely don't want to just say, oh, it will go to Strawtop.
No, I love that sofa.
But I don't know what we do with it. If we, I think we need to move it this weekend. We've got a whole free weekend, which I'm really looking forward to.
Have we got an entire weekend free?
Yeah, and that's when you know
Have we
you're getting
actually?
old.
Yeah.
Because when a full weekend of nothing planned happens,
Excites you.
it just fills me with excitement. I'm going to sort my dressing room out, sort all my clothes, and then we can have a nice day exploring maybe cinema on Saturday night.
Yeah.
See the Harry Styles film, experience Harry Styles' shocking acting firsthand. But I think we need to move this over there and see. And when that's over there, we'll know whether this is going to live in there or not.
When you know, you know.
But those armchairs were still a great buy. Anyway.
Pasta?
Pasta, mate.
Let's go. Or as they say in the land of pasta, andiamo. Andale. No, that's
Mexican, no?
probably.
Right.
A few more deliveries that arrived this afternoon. So first of all, we have got some of the Edge of Ember Gaia collection from Victoria's collection. I got to see all of these pieces. This is from Victoria's collection that she did before this one. Of course, when we were in Paris last week, but they were running very low on stock levels because everything was selling so well. But now I am very fortunate enough to have my own pieces from the Edge of Ember collection. A few of the girls were wearing this during the trip and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. I think this might be one of my favourite pieces from the collection. Lovely chunky chain necklace, and then we've got the green malachite necklace and stud earrings. They are so, so beautiful. Very seasonal coloured boxing as well. Then we have got, and oh my goodness, this is so fragrant. It's obviously not lit, but I can smell this very strongly. Is it called citroelio or sul? Oh my goodness, I have no idea what this is called. I don't know where this begins. Sueliotria? No, citroelio. I have no clue. This is what this candle is called. Very, I would say quite a sweet fragrance. I'm guessing citro. I'm guessing it's citrusy, but this to me smells almost like marzipan. Really, really different. And then this lovely delivery, I don't know if this might have been a gift actually, pumpkin spiced hot chocolate kit from the Honeywell Biscuit Company. Everything you need here to make the most epic pumpkin spiced latte. What a fabulous gift idea. Really, really lovely.